So good news, you got your business off the ground, you have clients coming in, you're making money. Now it's time to hire somebody. What are you gonna do? Do you hire an independent contractor or do you hire an employee? What's the difference? How do you decide which is better for you? Well, ultimately, I see this all the time. People love to hire essentially outside contractors to assist the business because they think it's going to be cheaper, right? They don't have to maybe necessarily pay for like healthcare. They don't have to pay a full-time salary. They can hire them when they need them. Don't hire them when they don't need them. And then they draft these contracts and they say independent contractor agreements. They say, well, I said that they're an independent contractor. For my tax purposes, you're an independent contractor. Well, it's not so simple. Under the law, generally speaking, there are factors that will be looked at to determine if someone is an employee versus an independent contractor. So for example, if you own your own business and you're hiring somebody else that you don't consider an employee, but you control how they do the job. So you give them a uniform, you tell them what to do, you give them a set of rules, you dictate when they show up, where they show up, how they do the job. Those are all factors that kind of lean more towards an employee versus an independent contractor. Someone who's an independent contractor has more agency. They have more ability to make decisions on their own to achieve the goal for the person that they got hired to do the job for. So it's not so straightforward. And the correct decision, at least from a tax perspective, as to whether you hire an independent contractor or you hire an employee is a decision to be made with you and your accountant. And I highly recommend speaking to an accountant about that decision. And then as far as liability issues are concerned, even if you're hiring an independent contractor, you're gonna wanna make sure that they're doing things in a safe way, that they're representing you in a safe way, especially if, God forbid, it ends up being that it wasn't really an independent contractor relationship, but it was more of an employee relationship, and then you're on the hook. And it's something that you have to look at. So, as a business attorney, a lot of what we look at is not necessarily just purely on the business law side of things, okay? It's giving business owners the tools they need to contact the people they need to make the correct decisions to run the business well as a whole. So that may be talking to an accountant, that may be talking to an employment attorney or a personal injury attorney who can help defend you. Let's say if that independent contractor does something not so good, someone gets hurt. These are all things that business owners have to keep in consideration. And like I said, as a business lawyer, that's something that I take into consideration as well. Sometimes I might not be the correct one to give you the answer. The problem you have may be for someone else to answer. But knowing when to ask those questions and who to ask that question to, it's really helpful for running a business. And I think getting those answers early on are always better than later on down the road. So if you have any questions about employees versus independent contractors, please feel free to give us a call today. We can help guide you in the right direction.